Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina. And tonight, I got a really cool radio to share with you. I picked one of these up at a yard sale not too long ago and just haven't had a chance to kind of plug it in and check it out. Finally did so, and surprisingly, it works perfectly on the first try. So I'm really excited about that. That is this. It is a Uniden PC78XL. And for those of you who are not familiar with this radio, this is kind of the equivalent or slightly better than the Cobra 29. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to find out if they don't share some components, but it is a great radio. It's fully featured, and as you can see here, I'll turn it on in a second. It's got the classic style of CB radio. Oh, let me turn my scanner down here. Apparently somebody's done something bad around here. Anyway, it's got that classic chrome look, you know, that the 80s CBs really kind of identified with, and some of these classics still have, my old Uniden Grant XL being the same style. Now, it's all fully functional. Let me go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so what we have here is our lighted meter over here on this side, and it does work. So it does go up. We've got our RX, TX, and we have an antenna light, which is kind of nice. So if the SWR is too high on your antenna, it'll have a light on there to warn you that you're going to burn out your antenna or your radio, your finals with that. So that's really cool. Now, some of the nice stuff this has, it does have a three-way meter, so it does do SWR calibration inside the radio here. Again, those aren't generally known as to be the best, but it's nice that it comes with that, so you don't need to have a separate meter to do that initial setup. And then you have your reflective power and your calibrator, so it's all there. This next switch, off, ANL, or noise blinker and ANL. So it does have some noise blinking technologies included in there, but it also goes a little farther. A CB P&A switch, right, or PA switch. Boy, I'm crazy tonight, I guess. And this is nice for nighttime driving. It does have a dim and bright. I don't know if you can see that well with the camera, but that's for nighttime driving. You can dim that down. Of course, it does have a Channel 9 emergency indicator, which is all but obsolete. No one really monitors Channel 9 anymore. I suppose the next time the solar cycle hits peak, it'd be nice to have a channel that's not maybe overwhelmed with traffic on it, so that'd be cool. And then here we have something that I had on my Uniden Grant that is nice. My President build that I have has automatic squelch control, and I find that it works really well on that. On the Grant, I didn't really feel like it worked very good, so I don't know about this model, but it does have dynamic squelch control, and it's just kind of auto squelch. Your mileage may vary with that one. As far as our dials here, we do have a nice big volume, and then we have our squelch control here. We also have, this is a double here. This is mic gain on the outside and RF gain on the inside, so two adjustments on that one there. But you know, usually you're going to set your mic gain and not mess with it again, so that's not too big of a problem. This radio does have Delta Tune, which is really unusual for a radio made in the late 90s, early 2000s, but it does have Delta Tune, so if you're talking with someone and they're a little bit off channel, that is, you know, a way you can fix that. Then we get over here to our SWR calibration. That's our knob for that. And then, of course, our channel knob here. And surprisingly, all the LEDs are still working. So, really nice radio. I picked this up for a pretty good price, and it was part of a larger collection. Some of the other radios didn't work, so I was kind of worried that this would be along the same lines, but it actually turns out it is working. I don't know. Skip hasn't been rolling here in days, but let's see. Yeah, you can kind of pick them up. Let's try 11. Nothing. Yeah. A couple of voices faint in the background there. I do have this hooked up to the Max 2000 right now, base antenna, so if it's going to get anything, it's going to get it with that. So, but yeah, that's it. So here's a close-up of the front. And it does have a built-in speaker, which has really good audio. I like the audio on this, so I've been playing with it today. And did come with the original Bearcat mic, and you know what? This thing got some use. You can tell right here, that's wear. That's not dirt, that's wear. So whoever had this definitely got some use out of it. You can see the hook in the back has been on and off many times. So that's a good sign. I like the fact that the radio gets used. Whoever was using this obviously enjoyed using the radio a lot. So that's it. The kind of the invisible twin brother to the Cobra 29. That's the Uniden PC78XL. They've been around a long time. I'm not sure they're still in production anymore, but if you find one of these, they could be a great bargain because generally speaking, people think of the Cobra 29 and that's pretty much where their heart lies. And these can be found for probably, you know, a few bucks cheaper, maybe not online, but at the yard sales or whatnot. Anyway, that's it for this evening. I am Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, perhaps you will think about liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms. Freedom is mighty sweet.